Kansas City police investigating a homicide. Investigators say they found a man dead at an apartment near 82nd and Troost. The family asked police to check on the victim after not hearing from him for several days. Police believe he died from a gunshot wound.
And despite this recent homicide, Kansas City is still set to end the year with a drastic drop in those numbers compared to last year's.
Yes, new at 6, Andres Gutierrez live at the Warnell Baptist Church in Brookside to reveal what's behind this drop. Andres?
Good evening, Justin. Each one of these crosses represents a murdered person this year in Kansas City, Missouri. There are fewer this year than in previous years.
Right, new tonight, it took just more than 20 hours for Kansas City to record its first homicide of 2014.
Since then, we have reported an additional 75 homicides for a total of 76.
These crosses used to come out virtually clear out to the sidewalk here within a 4-foot range.
Warnell Road Baptist Church places crosses to honor homicide victims. There were more than 100 last year. This year, a different story.
We're delighted that the number is down, but if one of those is your daughter, your son, your dad, you're crushed. It's still too many. It's way too many.
At 76, it's the lowest number of homicides for Kansas City in almost 50 years. KCPD attributes the decrease to a number of reasons, including building better relationships between the community and police, changes within the department to focus on deterring violent crimes, and the Kansas City No Violence Alliance that targets potential criminals.
Violence spreads like a disease.
Earlier this month, 41 Action News talked with members of the 2-year-old initiative.
This is an early effort. We know that we have things that we can improve on. We are open to improving on those things, and we know we can do better.
Still, just 2 years ago, the FBI analyzed the murder per capita in cities with more than 100,000 people. Kansas City, Missouri made the top 10 list. With the number of deaths still too high, it's something that both law enforcement and other members of the community are looking to change.
So it motivates us to work even harder to get that number down even lower.
And as we mentioned just minutes ago, the Kansas City Police Department is now investigating its 77th homicide. The last time the murder rate was lower was back in 1967 when 66 people were killed. Reporting live in Kansas City, Missouri this evening, I'm Andres Gutierrez, 41 Action News.